Go ahead.
Hey, he's rapidly writing his name all over the NASCAR record books. With just 6 seasons and more than 220 races under his belt, he's captured the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series championships 3 times consecutively, making him the second driver to do so. Plus, he's driven to victory lane lap at some of the most prestigious races, the Daytona 500, the Brickyard 400. Please welcome the driver of number 48 and this year's NASCAR Sprint Cup Series champion, Jimmie Johnson. Welcome.
Thank you. Wow.
Big round of applause.
From the studio. I love it.
We're ecstatic to have you here. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So 3 championships. How does it feel to accomplish this?
That's amazing. I need some sleep, and then it'll all probably soak in at that point. We've had a lot of fun here the last couple days, but just a huge accomplishment. Our sport is so competitive, and to be able to win a championship is special. To win a few is even more so, but to do it 3 in a row, it's awesome.
Now, of course, winning the Cup is all about how you do throughout the season. So is there any races in particular which you think really helped you, put you over the edge to get here?
Yeah, we had a good chase. The final 10 races determined our champion, and I won a couple in there. But the race at Phoenix that we had before Miami, the next to last race, we came out, led the most laps, won the race, and had a nice points margin going into the final race. And at that point, we were all breathing a little easier. Nice.
All right, let's talk about Cale Yarborough now. This is, you tied him now, 30-year-old consecutive from 76, 77, 78, right? What's the biggest difference, do you think, here with his time at the wheel and yours?
Well, I mean, those guys, they were back in the era where they weren't really using safety devices and seat belts and things like we do now. The head and neck devices, the seats. So they, those guys were much more brave than we are, I could say that. But competition has changed a lot. Back in those days, it was a very difficult time to win those championships, but they didn't have 43 cars racing like they do today.
So how do you feel at a tie?
It's great.
Yeah?
It's great. I want to break it, though.
You're going to break it?
I want to. We'll see what happens. There's a lot of tough competition.
I'm sure you will. Any other records you want to break these days?
I've so far exceeded the things that I set out to do that right now I'm just having fun with it, and I feel like I'm in the prime of my driving career and feel like I can do much more.
Great. Now, is there a secret? You know, your team obviously is doing so well. Is there a little secret that you want to let us in on? How do you do it? Patience.
Patience.
Really?
I mean, especially in the racing industry, everybody's so charged up and running on adrenaline and go, that the more I slow down and think about things and have patience, the better it goes.
Do you have any ritual, anything you do right before the race?
No, I've been through different stages through my career, but nothing's worked time after time. So I just make sure I eat and stretch, and off I go.
Cool. Now, you're from California, of course. You live in North Carolina, but you also have a pad here in New York City. What do you think of the Big Apple? You hang out here much?
I do. When the season's going on, I come up to the city and get away from the racing industry and all that's going on. Eat great food, drink some wine, and go to nice long lunches and dinners with friends. It's
awesome.
great.
You'll be back in 2 weeks. I want to thank you, of course, for coming in. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And so you can take a look out for Jimmie Johnson and your other favorite NASCAR drivers. They're rolling into town December 2nd to celebrate Champions Week with a tailgate party and fan fest. For more information on his incredible season, the Jimmie Johnson Foundation, and NASCAR Sprint Cup Champions Week, please log on to our website at WPIX.com/morning news. Jim, congrats. Great to have you in here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Over to you guys.
All right. Thank you, Jimmie. I like New York for the same reasons. The good food and the wine and a little bit of everything.